Snow buries the mountain wilderness beneath a restless white horizon, where every track vanishes beneath the relentless winter storm. Then a dark shape emerges through the snow, followed by another, as the wolf pack pushes into winter. Together, the wolves move across the frozen mountainside, united by the same need, finding enough food to survive. Deep snow makes every step expensive, forcing the wolves to spend precious energy simply moving across the mountain. Thick coats protect them from freezing air, but insulation cannot replace energy lost through days without food. The pack spreads across the mountainside, noses close to snow, searching for the scent of elk moving below. Hours pass without a kill, yet the wolves continue searching, because stopping means losing precious body heat. Then beneath a sheltered ridge, fresh hoofprints appear, sharply cut into powder where an elk recently passed. An elk has passed recently, and the pack follows its scent through the narrow forest toward higher ground. Using trees and rising terrain as cover, the wolves follow quietly, closing the distance without exposing themselves. A large elk steps into view, its breath rising in thick clouds as it pauses among snow-covered trees. The wolves fan outward, positioning themselves naturally across the slope while the elk begins sensing danger around it. The chase begins as the elk drives forward, powerful legs breaking through crusted snow while wolves pursue from behind. Winter has shaped the prey too. Long legs carry the elk across snow that slows pursuing wolves. The elk suddenly turns, striking defensively with powerful hooves as the wolves scatter away from immediate danger. One wolf slips into deep powder and loses the trail, allowing the elk to disappear between trees. The pack regroups beneath the trees, briefly recovering after failure before continuing deeper into the unforgiving mountain wilderness. One wolf falls behind, breathing heavily, while the others wait until it reaches them before moving onward. As daylight fades, unfamiliar wolf tracks cross the ridge, revealing another pack has entered the resident territory. Through falling snow, distant rival wolves appear across the ridge, forcing the resident pack to stop and assess. No prolonged battle follows. Both packs hold distance, conserving strength rather than risking injuries during brutal winter. The wolves communicate through posture and scent marking, signaling territorial presence while snowfall continues around both groups. The resident pack withdraws toward the valley, choosing energy conservation over injuries that could threaten survival later. Night arrives, and the wolves settle beneath a rocky overhang, sheltered from wind but still exposed to hunger. There is no fresh kill to feed on. The pack rests through darkness, while hunger remains unresolved. By morning, the storm weakens, revealing pale mountains and a new opportunity beneath clearing winter skies. Wind has stripped snow from parts of the valley, giving the wolves firmer ground and a less costly route. Here the scent of elk is stronger, carried through the valley wind and drawing the wolves forward. The wolves stop and wait, studying the herd and terrain instead of wasting energy on an immediate pursuit. At the frozen forest edge, several elk appear, offering the hungry pack its strongest opportunity since the storm began. Deep snow lies ahead of the elk, while a narrow valley funnels movement between two ridges. One wolf moves wide, another follows behind, while the remaining wolves stay low along the slope. The elk herd senses danger and begins moving, each animal responding naturally to the approaching predators. Snow explodes beneath their paws as the chase stretches across the valley, each animal spending precious energy.
The strongest elk push ahead, but one animal struggles through deeper snow, allowing the wolves to close. Crunching hoofbeats and panting accompany the speech.
The elk turns toward the ridge, but two wolves cut across its path, forcing another desperate change. The elk crashes through deep snow and stumbles briefly, giving the pursuing wolves their final opening. A final burst carries the elk toward trees, but the pack has already positioned itself along the escape routes. Eventually, the pack gains control, and the chase ends after days of hunger, failed attempts, and relentless winter. Survival belongs not simply to the strongest, but to those who endure together through hunger, snow, danger, and winter.